All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buccaneers Daily. Guys, we are officially at the start of the NFL season, and the Buccaneers in week one head to Dallas, who they played last season, arguably one of, if not the best game in the entire league, week one of last year, in which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers sneaked out a victory, nice little shootout with a field goal. Here's the thing. All right. I look at this Bucs schedule this upcoming season, and I have no concerns. I really don't have any concerns. It's stuff we've talked about on this channel all the time. If you just stay healthy, you're going to be fine. You got Tom Brady. You're going to be fine. You're going to make the playoffs, and you're going to have a shot at winning it all. So week one is critical to me. It just kind of sets the foundation for the start of the season. And, I sometimes on this channel we'll get some Saints fans in here, like, nobody's afraid of Jameis Winston, man. I'm sorry, but let's just be honest here. When you look at the Cowboys this upcoming season, though, they're completely different. Completely different. They lost a bunch of pieces, and they have a bunch of guys out for injury, specifically on the offensive line. They don't even have a starting left tackle at the time of this video, which is a big issue for just their offense in general. And they are missing a lot of weapons, guys like Amari Cooper. Now Tom Brady, here's the kicker, and here's like kind of the secret sauce here. Tom Brady in his entire NFL career has never, ever lost to the Dallas Cowboys. He's never lost. He's 6-0. This man is the definition of owning a franchise. And I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, if you're watching this, but with all the pieces that they've lost, I don't think they stand a chance in week one. Tom Brady in his career in week one is 15-4. So what I think is going to happen here is I think that this is going to, a nice little win is going to set the precedent for the entire season. And honestly, when we look at the schedule, I really see them losing maybe a game to three. A game to three. There are some nice games in there. Most of them are happening right away. Like you play Dallas, you go to New Orleans in week two, then you come back home, you play Green Bay, you play Kansas City, and then things kind of start to taper off. You do have Baltimore, you have Los Angeles, you have Cleveland. I think that'll be Cleveland with Deshaun. San Francisco, not afraid of San Francisco though. Basically, the point is this. The start of the season is really where things are going to be interesting. Like, you have your first four games against talented, really solid football rosters. And so if you can get out of there with at least a 3-1 record, I don't want to say it's smooth sailing for the rest of the season because it is the NFL and no team is necessarily that easy to beat. You still have to prep, you still have to plan. But with Tom Brady, with the offensive pieces, with the defensive pieces, the Bucs to me are just one of, if not the most rounded team in the NFL. So if you can beat Dallas, I think they'll easily beat Dallas. And like I said, I'm sorry, New Orleans, but I'm not afraid of Jameis Winston. Green Bay at home, Kansas City at home. Those are two games. You got to split it at the very worst. And like I said, if you are 3-1 heading into week five, you got Atlanta, you got Pittsburgh, Carolina. Nice little couple of wins right there. Baltimore, Los Angeles, those might pose some problems. However, they're both at home. Seattle, Cleveland, New Orleans, San Francisco, Cincinnati's a great game at home. Arizona, Carolina, Atlanta. So realistically, I see this team probably going 13-4. I'm going to double down on it. 13-4 is my prediction, and they are my pick to win the Super Bowl. And keep in mind, man, I am moving. I'm not biased really. I try to not have bias. I live here in Chicago. Man. So moving down to Florida in a week. Literally a week. So definitely going to try to get to as many Bucs games as humanly possible, but 13-4 is going to be my prediction, and I think it gets the ball rolling. A week one, I won't say easy win, but a week one significant, at least 10-point win in my opinion against the Dallas Cowboys. As good as they are, Tampa's just better. There's levels to this. So hit the like button, hit that sub button, but most importantly, go ahead, drop some comments down below. What is your record prediction for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Peace.